But we got 3 trailers to watch. Count them, 3. There's the What If Season 3. There is Captain America Brave New World, aka New World Order. And we also have Thunderbolts. So new looks at these. So let's watch these new trailers. What do you say? First up is Captain America Brave New World. Going in 3, 2, 1. Brave New World, Captain America, let's go.
You asked for me.
Got Isaiah Bradley.
Here I am. You want to help me? Is there anything you remember?
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States, Thaddeus Ross.
Whatever this is, Cap, be careful. What do we know?
There were 5 shooters.
The sound is fine? Okay, it isn't for me, it's
This was
choppy
a
for me
coordinated
again.
terrorist attack, sir.
Ugh.
I was a wartime general. Now I'm a wartime
You love
prisoner.
Carl Lumbly?
Your inner circle's been compromised. Let me fix it. Watch yourself. You're not Steve Rogers. You're right. I'm not.
Better. Okay, wings. New suit. Ooh, how does that happen?
Wait for it. Nothing about this feels right.
Captain America. You ever ask yourself,
Oh,
who's playing who?
look at that. We finally have them talking about the freaking Celestial.
Someone's been pulling the strings on everything.
You're under arrest.
I don't want a variable out there that I can't control.
Damn.
Captain America caught without his wings.
Okay.
You like to play dress up and blindly execute the state's orders.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
What if this is a trap?
You don't even know what this is.
Ah, big Hulk reveal. There he is.
Since when were they red?
Since they had to. Okay.
You want me? Come and get me!
He can land hard because his suit is vibranium, duh. Oh, you knew what I was gonna talk about it, huh? You knew. Okay. But okay, so we have Isaiah Bradley, and he tried to assassinate. This might be his inauguration. I'm not sure. This might be also the foundation right here. We see this. Okay, that's what we see. We saw this in the last trailer. This is like a New York foundation. And we saw it, I think in, what was it? Something else. I don't remember. Like this little logo right here. I forgot what it was for. It was in the last trailer. But it wasn't the New York Foundation. That was in Thunderbolts, I think, when they're stealing the stuff. But it looks like Isaiah Bradley tries to kill President Ross. And then I just gotta say, this line delivery right here from Anthony Mackie, this better be a different line. This better be a different line read right here. You ready?
You want to help me?
Right here.
Is there anything you remember?
That one. That doesn't sound good to me. Movie looks good, actually compelling material at least. Yeah. What do you think is another secret organization, right? So we have Giancarlo Esposito, who is the member of the Serpent Society. So we have now a new society, a new secret society, and that's the Serpent Society. I still think this line reads kind of bleh. Right here.
You want to help me? Is there anything you remember?
Is there anything you remember? I don't know if they're a secret society. The Serpent Society, right? That's who Giancarlo Esposito is playing. He's playing, what's his face? Copperhead. No, Copperhead's Batman. So we got, right here, we have the new Cap. If you haven't seen Falcon and the Winter Soldier, he is the new Cap. I still feel like the story should still go to Bucky. So I don't know why they skipped Bucky, to be honest. But we have, what's his name? His name is like Hector or something. He is the new Falcon. He's like Lil Falcon. But Isaiah Bradley does still have the super soldier serum in him. So he is still, boom. It is weird they skipped Bucky. Never thought about that. Dude, I know. Dude, they had so much to do with Bucky. Like, think about, and this isn't an original idea. This has actually been something that's been going on since we had Steve Rogers give it to Sam Wilson. The arc that Bucky goes on, the redemption arc, like, imagine the emotional passing of the torch to someone who was a killer, to someone who is living in regret, who is living with all the trauma of having to kill for that many years and getting your mind scrambled. And him trying his best to live up to his best friend, Steve Rogers. And then finally, Steve Rogers gives it to him and says, "You've earned it." Dude, I'm like tearing up thinking about that. Like, there's just so much emotion and drama that we still haven't had. And I don't know if Anthony Mackie is going to be leaving and then he gives it to Bucky. Is Sebastian Stan? How many more movies does he have with Marvel? He's in Thunderbolts. So he definitely isn't going to show up here, maybe as a cameo. But dude, it was a missed opportunity for sure. Absolutely missed opportunity. So we got some Manchurian Candidate stuff going on with Isaiah Bradley right here. Who's the person pulling the strings? What is his name from Incredible Hulk? You heard the voice on the phone. Yeah, something that Captain America. That guy? That's the dude who played the leader way back when in 2008 of the Incredible Hulk. So what has this dude been doing the entire time that the MCU is going on? That is a question that you could be asking about a lot of characters. Honestly, like, why did Captain Marvel never show up during the Thanos fight? Stuff like that. So there's a lot of questions, and most of it leads down to contractual obligations. That's what it is. I'm sorry, they didn't pay me to be in this movie, so I'm not going to be in it, and the character not going to be in it. Versus like a comic book, it's like, we need Cap in here. All right, I'll draw Cap. You know? So again, we got an Isaiah Bradley assassination attempt onto President Ross, which, by the way, why did they recast President Ross? Nobody else. We're still missing out on a bunch of T'Challa stories because of that too. That makes me sad too. There's a lot of T'Challa stories that we could have had, and hopefully we can still have. I don't know. I'm sure there's going to be an alternate dimension. Bill Hurt died. You're right. It's just crazy. I feel like more and more looking back at Wakanda Forever. Is it the worst thing? No, it's not. But I just feel like they're trying to use Chadwick's death. I mean, they're trying to, you know, immortalize him, which he is immortalized for sure in the role. Yes, he should have been recast. 100%. He should have been recast. Yeah. Why does he get to not be recast? He's trying to attack President Ross and he gets caught. There's a little kid here too. Maybe the little kid. No, wait, that's not a little kid. That's the lady. It looks like a little kid. My bad. That's not a little kid. That's the lady. So they do stop Isaiah once he jumped through the window. And obviously he gets caught. I just think, yeah, we should have recasted. We're missing a lot of T'Challa stories. This is a view I've had for a very long time. So, like, dude, don't get me wrong. It's the freaking heartbreaking story. And I never saw, what was that cop movie that Chadwick made? It was like 3 Bridges or something. I never saw that movie. I need to though. And he was a great actor and he was great in the role. But I mean, just like, give it a minute, let the role cool off some. Well, I mean, they didn't for Terrence Howard. What's his name came right in. Look, he said Iron Man 2. He's like, look, it's me. I'm here. Let's move on. And he goes, all right. That was literally telling the fans, yeah, Terrence wanted more money. He did. And you know what Marvel Studios said? We will replace you. And he said, go ahead and replace me. And then we replaced him. That's Hollywood. I'm sure they're going to do something with his son. And then I'm sure they're going to do something with alternate universe. I was crying. Don't say I wasn't crying in theaters. I was crying. It was a very touching scene. and it's immortalized. There's a way to bring him back. There is. It's comic books, baby. You could have tributed him and then recasted him. You know what I'm saying? Put him into a chamber, save his life, but then it changes him forever. I guess, like I said, there's a way to do it for both. There's a way to tribute the actor and everything that he did and the great work that he did. And then there's a way to move forward with T'Challa. And it is, like I said, an emotional thing. He represents and represented a lot. So it's like, I get it. But, you know, I think we're missing a lot of stories. Doesn't take away from it being sad. Doesn't take away from a tribute to the human, for sure. I think it was in the time where, I don't know, like I said, looking at it as a business perspective, they saw it as money. You know, they saw it as, this is an easy cash cow. I don't know. The whole era of MCU was weak. It was. It makes me sad. I wanted so bad, like they did the thing where they push a lot of characters into it. So like Riri, right? Everyone has their idea of what Riri and Ironheart is. I wanted to love that character so bad. I'm like, all right, Marvel, let me fall in love with this character. What do you do? And it's okay. It's okay. We'll see what she does in the show. We'll see what she does in the show. The beginning of that movie, the entire movie is playing off of his death. The entire story is his death. So like even his mother, you know, and don't even talk about Angela Bassett. She still got the Oscar. Are you kidding me? Jamie Lee Curtis over that? Are you kidding? I Saw Everything Everywhere All at Once. That was not an Oscar-worthy performance. Jamie Lee Curtis should not have gotten the Oscar. Jamie Lee Curtis should not have gotten the Oscar. Totally robbed. Why? Because she had sausage fingers? Is that the reason? I saw the movie. Yeah. It was minor. It was nothing. The lead actors, for sure, give it to them. That was a cool movie. They were great. I think the daughter and the mother, for sure. Like, I mean, the daughter not so much, but I mean, the whole story in general was awesome. Angela's whole role in Wakanda Forever was pivotal to everything. She was feeling the trauma of losing her son, her king, and she was having to deal with that and being put into that political state while dealing with the grief of that. But, you know, like Shuri is lashing out as well. That's why she goes through that arc of lashing out and attacking Namor until he's basically dead. So that whole part, you know, that whole part's cool. I don't mind any of that stuff. So we got Isaiah Bradley behind bars. Now, again, who is pushing all of this? It could be the leader, and the leader is using these Serpent Society. He's using other secret organizations to do something, but who is the other antagonist of this movie? It's the leader, for sure, maybe. Is Giancarlo Esposito a main antagonist as well, or is he just an end credits scene? He says he caught the captain without his wings. So is that like an end credits scene where, you know, Sam is hanging out driving in a car and then he gets attacked by Giancarlo Esposito? And then we got freaking President Ross, Thunderbolt Ross himself. Don't call him the Thunderbolts because they're not the Thunderbolts. They're not underneath Thunderbolt Ross. So here we have Tomahawk missiles being launched, multiple, from a battleship, warship. And this is during the, looks like the finale fight right outside of, I forgot his name, but the Celestial, who they didn't forget. They're like, oh, we didn't forget about him the whole time. He's been there. You just haven't heard about him until now. I think these explosions on the left-hand side, which poor GMC, you know, I could use a brand new Colorado, you know, I could use one of those. And here they are just blowing it up. It's a sad day. It's a sad day. I think this scene on the left is with the Giancarlo attack. I don't think it's a part of the rest of the movie, but we'll see. Reason I think so is because when we see the fight between Thunderbolt and Cap, that's actually like the cherry blossoms right here. So I think this might be, what do you think, the middle of the movie? And then the final fight is with the Celestial out in the ocean? That's what I'm thinking. I think this is midway. and we're gonna have to deal with a Red Hulk president throughout the end of the movie. That's my guess. Like the reveal of Red Hulk is around there. I think this is the intro. So again, I think this is the very first action sequence of the movie. If you've watched the other Captain America movies, they always start with an action sequence, right? Except for the first one. No, I guess not all of them. But this is also his white suit, which is different than the suit that we see him in later, where it's all blue. So I do think that this is middle of the movie right here, all blue. So this is his new suit that he gets near the end of the movie, so maybe middle. And then this is the all white suit. So I think this is our introduction mission that he is going on right here. This is going to be his intro mission. And again, he's working for the government. He is the new and original Cap, new Cap. All new, all different, one would say. And he is going on to a mission right here to some La Casa or mansion. And then his legs are not broken because, as Brett said, his suit's made of vibranium, right? It absorbed. And then we got how do you guys feel about this helmet technology, man? They use it. Ugh, just keep the helmets on. You know, like we've been seeing this helmet technology, the CG helmets for so long. It's nanotech. And gosh, I'm just so over it. Either just leave him in the helmet or no, you know? By the way, where are the 1 million scrolls? Where's the 1 million scrolls? I thought the scrolls were in the United States, in the world, on Earth, and I thought that the president was going after them. Where are they? Are we still going after them? Did we forget about the scrolls? Did they leave? Is there going to be one little line that says, oh no, they left, we're good. Again, we're talking Hollywood. There is contractual obligations that they need to see their face on the poster and on, like, in the movie. But don't ask about China. I can't wait to see the Chinese poster for this movie. Just saying. I can't wait. No, nothing wrong. I'm sure Anthony Mackie's gonna be real big and not without a mask. It looks good. Like this whole fight right here with him and his buddy. I forgot his name too. Like, this is the end fight for sure. He's gonna have his new. I'm curious. Yeah, me too. This is definitely gonna be the end fight, and they're gonna be fighting over, you know, the celestial body. And this is where we get, rumored has it, adamantium. This is where we get adamantium from. This isn't Cap, watch. Aww. That's not Cap, that's his buddy. His buddy's falling. And I'm so sorry I forgot your name, dude. I only watched Falcon the Winter Soldier once. Right here, nothing about this feels right. Who is he talking to and where is he? Who is he talking to and where is he right here? This looks like a hospital. Maybe a military hospital? Definitely something military like here on the left-hand side. And then the chairs are all set up like a hospital waiting room. So who is he visiting in the hospital? Is it after that fall that he loses his friend? Are we losing his buddy, his sidekick? But nothing about this feels right. And who is behind him? Who is he talking to? Could be a couple things. Could be Bucky. Could be Steve Rogers. Could it be Steve Rogers? Chris Evans? Does he need a paycheck? I think he needs to take the super soldier serum. Okay, reset Ross, reset America. So here we have the the oppositional force to, it looks like they're fighting against General Ross. Now it's possible that maybe they're against Ross because he's like, you know, general, warmonger, scientist. He forced, what's his name, to do all the gamma radiation stuff for super soldier serum, that kind of thing. So they could be after them. This is probably going to be the first, or no, probably the second fight, the infiltration mission. There we saw Harrison Ford's red eyes. And then here we have the leader. Now, this might be the leader, could be wrong, but this is definitely leaning into this is the leader. His head isn't as big as I thought it was going to be. He's wearing a hat. Got missiles being launched. So these are the missiles that we saw attacking the ships earlier. So those could be US those could be US planes attacking somebody else's ships. We don't know whose ships these are. Here we have again a later version of the suit. He's now in an all blue suit, very traditional Captain America. Grabs the shield, tosses it with his wings. Somehow he's still flying. The shield then bounces off these missiles. Bing, bing, bing. He has a master's in physics. That's a cool image, you know, him bursting through there. Again, If he had super soldier serum, all of this would be even more badass in my opinion. Maybe, do you think the ship battle, the ship battle could be part 1 of the final conflict, and then part 2 is him taking down Ross, and then this is kind of midway when it's revealed that Ross is the bad guy all along. That's my guess. So this is where they find out that Ross is the bad guy. He gets arrested by U.S. officials, and then he gets in front of his face, blah, 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 I'm Red Hulk. And then, like I said, this is the facility where they find the secrets, and then this is part 2 of the finale. So that's my guess. That's my guess. And we have him knocking out somebody. What's President Ross knocking somebody out? That's after, right here, he says Captain America caught without his wings. So I still think this is after the trailer, the movie ends. Caught without his wings. And then we have, look at this. This looks like another Manchurian Candidate dude trying to attack President Ross, and he goes, "Not today." And then this is gonna be definitely somebody else. I don't think it's gonna be what they said. Maybe it's wrong, but she's wearing blue right here, so I could be wrong. See, she's wearing all blue trim. And then this is the part 1, like I said, of the conclusion. This is part 1 of the final conflict before we see them fighting over the Celestial's body. You see the reveal of Red Hulk. Here's the face down. So I do wonder, what place your guys' bets? Is this before or after the ship battle with the Celestial? You know, I was saying before, but it could be after. It could be after. So here's the thing. Oh, you're right. It could be after. Like he's about to do a press conference, right? Yeah, definitely after. You're right, Lewis. So he's about to do a press conference, right? The press conference is about the naval engagement over the Celestial and how they have taken over property of the Celestial. That's exactly what it is. So this is the finale. The Uber finale. Come and get me. Look he's got red wings. He's got blue wing and red wing. He's got all of the wings. Roar. Now, how do you guys feel about this flip? I saw some people liking it, some people hating it. I wish you could just jump over it. I think cutting it with your wing is a little bit too excessive. But maybe you're trying to show. Does that work? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't need to work. Movie magic. But yeah, that's the first one. February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day. The next trailer is the Thunderbolts special look. So it's not even, it just says special look. This is long. Okay, Thunderbolts in 3, 2, 1. Again, should have been called Dark Avengers.
Oh, America's so big. You ever drive through Oklahoma? It's so flat.
You got a convoy approaching fast. Step on it.
Red Guardian limo service.
Come on, baby.
Okay, a bit faster, please.
Oh, we're doing that dry humor, aren't we?
Lexi!
Okay, don't worry. Engaging defensive measures.
Is that a 50 cal?
Oh my god.
That's the same joke as Thunder. Oh man. Yeah, it's a 50 cal. That's not no funny business. Huh. This music's garbage. Dun, 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 dun.
Is that Bucky?
It's a Winter Soldier.
He is Winter Soldier.
Cool.
So cool. That's weird. This has got to be some group, right? I don't think this is U.S. military.
That's what I talk about!
That's not good.
Another James Gunn style humor.
How crazy is
Can't they
it
go
to
Black
think
Hawk
of
for a
all the
Black Hawk
monumental
or
fights
Zero
that
Dark 30
happened
tone? Yeah, they can't.
exactly here where you're standing.
You gotta have quippy humor.
I mean, the place wasn't cheap, but it's got good optics.
Ah, she's pouring Dom Perignon.
You are all so adorable.
Eat shit, Valentina.
Yeah, Valentina, we have no idea who you are. Oh no, music.
You sound... Oh wait, hang on. Assignment is complete.
Yeah, big text. It's definitely trying to go after the James Gunn quirky, edgy kind of humor type of thing. Definitely like Suicide Squad feeling. We'll look at the roster after this because I'm not digging the roster, to be honest.
Did you get?
I don't know, regular. Hydra.
That's funny.
Hydra. Oh, fancy.
Who is this old Santa?
The Red Guardian.
What?
Everyone here has done bad things. Shadow of
Ghost. Oh, they took off her mask. That's cool.
contract kills.
And you,
Taskmaster.
former Red Room assassin. God only knows the blood on your
Yeah,
hands.
right?
Pretty ludicrous coming from the dime store Captain America.
I'll have you know I was actually the official Captain America, so.
Yeah, for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, because they didn't like. Yeah. Hey, I like his U.S. agent suit. It's pretty cool. I don't like Taskmaster. Yeah, it was gender swapped. Yeah. Well, at least they gave her feminine armor this time. We'll watch afterwards.
It's getting so tense in here.
Who are you?
I'm Bob.
Also known as
We're just drifting.
Sentry.
And we don't
I really
have
hope they don't
purpose.
get me for the music.
You can't escape the past.
Do you want to die?
So you can either do
Ask me after seeing the movie.
something about it now.
Bucky! Grab the knife, it's cool.
So what, we all just punch and shoot?
We are the Thunderbolts!
Can't call ourselves that.
Thank God.
The Thunderbolts. It's a cool name.
Okay, so why do they call themselves the Thunderbolts? Is it because Alexi the Red Guardian says so? By the way, I didn't see Taskmaster at the other part at all. Like, Taskmaster is at this part, sure, but she isn't anywhere at the end. We got a group shot. She's not in the building, so one of two things must happen right here when we see the lineup. Nope, no Taskmaster. She's not in the elevator here. Here's the lineup. Is she there?
Look at you.
She is?
You're all so adorable.
Okay, she is. Cool. She's just always wearing a mask. That way, Olga Kurlenko doesn't need to be here and they don't need to pay her money for showing her face, right? So this is our roster, right? This is everybody. So let's go and talk about everyone's powers, shall we? She is Black Widow 2.0. He is Captain America, copy, but red. He is Captain America with a metal arm. He is Captain America with a shield. This is Taskmaster. So the power here is copying anyone's fighting ability, right? So copycat. So super soldier. And then we got Ghost. Now Ghost actually does have superpowers other than strength, speed, and a metal arm. She actually can phase her molecules and phase her atoms to like be non-material, kind of like Vision, right? Not kind of like Vision, except he's able to make himself more dense and less dense. So she just takes away her atom bonds, right? She takes away her atom bonds and then she reapplies them. So maybe they built her a new suit so she's able to live because she was gonna die. That's why I think this movie should benefit. They have an asterisk, right? Is the asterisk gonna be something else? Is the asterisk gonna say something like Dark Avengers? Because this is what they are, right? They're all contract killers. They're all have, you know, red in their ledger. Why don't they just call them Dark Avengers and call it a day? Why do we have to go Thunderbolts? It's such a weird pick. By the way, if you watch Black Widow again, they totally body swap, and you know that because the stunt man for Taskmaster the entire movie, and then all of a sudden Olga Kurlenko's in a suit and her shoulders get really small. Like, you should seriously go back and watch that part. It's absolutely mind-boggling. But here you can tell that her frame is woman-like and that it's actually a woman. So it looks like she also shoots and punches. So everyone shoot punch, shoot punch, shoot punch, shoot punch, shoot punch, and can disassemble her atoms. So just like, it's just kind of a boring power set when you're looking at a team composition, in my opinion. You really should have, I mean, like, look at the Avengers. You have the techno suit, you have the super soldier, you have the god, you have an archer, and even then, a lot of the old Avengers, like the movies, was kind of human because you had Hawkeye and you had Black Widow. And Hawkeye, sure, he's human, but he like magically is able to shoot arrows like that. I guess if Sentry is gonna be here, oh, spoilers, his name's Bob. Sentry's gonna be in here, so he is another strong person. What else is Sentry's power set besides strength and flying ability? Because he's basically like a Superman creation, right? And then his own, who's his worst enemy? Him. He is his own worst enemy. Again, that's kind of like this. You were talking about Wakanda Forever being a little bit undercooked, a little bit too early. This is too early, and the composition of the team signifies that greatly. It signifies that, man. Sadly, it sadly signifies it. So that's the team, you know, and we're going after that goofy humor, like this kind of stuff right here. By the way, does anyone remember this joke when it was in Thor Ragnarok? Remember when they punched the button and then all of a sudden it was, "It's my birthday, it's my birthday." It's the same joke. So they're reusing jokes. It's really dry humor. It's trying to be like nonchalant. I don't care about this. I'm just too cool, you know. So this trailer didn't move the ball for me. I'm still gonna watch it, sure. We're still gonna talk about it, but I think it's a little bit too early to do this type of thing. I feel like they're really pushing for that Suicide Squad feeling, like you said. And we got one more. Now, season 2 of What If was okay. It was okay. I liked season 1 probably better. I don't know. Honestly, do you guys even remember season 2? I think I gave it a good rating, but like, I mean, it was a whole year ago now. I'm not sure. Let's hop into season 3 of What If. This one's only 2 minutes, so we'll just watch it real quick. Never saw it? Oof. Oh no.
Let's begin.
The Watcher. I love Jeffrey Wright.
Up for an adventure?
Always.
I think the wings regenerate. They did for Archangel, the comics at least. Yeah.
You must learn to see.
You must learn to watch. Who's that?
What exactly are you proposing?
It's showtime.
Here we go.
Okay, Howard.
Are you sure you can fly this?
Oh, it's what's her name?
I was born to fly. Strap in.
Oh, move over.
Oh, it's the ship from what's it play? Oh, Dormammu.
If we all go down,
Zeus. Okay.
the world will be left defenseless.
Got Jennings Darcy. Yep.
This is the shot we have. We may not get another one.
Anthony Mackie. Oh,
Let's finish it.
Zords.
Oh, we're good to go.
Zord battle.
Avenger, assemble.
It's Power Rangers. Power Rangers, you guys. Oh my God, they did it. The Power Rangers are here. Red Guardian again, only way he's younger with Bucky.
Light him up now.
Okay. Hulk.
This is where your story ends.
Oh, the different Watchers. White Vision. 8 episodes,
Some
okay.
mysteries, the only
They're bringing
answer
Kahori back.
is what if.
Chicks dig giant robots. They do. December 22nd.
Maybe it's time that we called in some help.
Storm! Oh shit, with Mjolnir. Sick. Goddess of Thunder. Alright. Sick. They brought in, what's her name too to do that. Amazing. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about that one. It's just like, the what ifs questions are always kind of like meh to me. They've always just kind of, I don't know. Hey look, I only wear one shirt nowadays.